Okay, in this video, another up-and-comer on the world stage, Thriston Lawrence from South Africa playing on the DP World Tour, just won over there. Interesting golf swing, a little bit crazy footwork. But let's take a look here. Not super powerful, really a good ball striker. Hits a lot of greens in regulation. All the stats are good, none great, but all good, which will lead to a lot of success and clearly has the mental game to be great. This one here, see a lot of Lee Westwood in this swing, to be quite honest. Winds it back there. Gets in a good position at the top, a little across the line, but a lot of good angles. Then really sinks down, sitting hard and getting lower and lower into the ground. That's a pretty massive move there. Big guy, really sitting. Left wrist perfect. And doesn't really hit that many fairways, about half the fairways, 54%. And you can see a lot of sliding around at the bottom and a lot of hang back flip. And that's going to lead to some inconsistencies there. Footwork much better, of course, on the irons with less power going on. Of course, like a lot of players that are really confident moving up in the world rankings and on the world stage, short games are just that next level. Just able to get it done around the greens, just better than everyone else on those tours. That's how they get their way to that high world ranking. And you can see it here, chopping it out of the rough. And this was a par chip of all things. After hitting shots a little bit wayward, trying to run one through the bunker, still chips in and make a par. This one here, classic setup. Great lines there. Not a real long shot in. Up the plane beautifully. Now, like I said, looks more classic with the irons. Club in a great position, face square, left wrist good. And already starting to create that dropping motion. Which when you're doing that, you can see the arms are just not pulling down, separating from the body. The arms are just sitting there where he's dropping. And that becomes very predictable in terms of the bottom. A little steep here in transition. Love to see that shaft a little bit shallower. But then as he comes through, knows how to stay down long enough to get it back on plane. And because the footwork is so much better compared to the driver, his low point, solid contact, really in there with all these shots. Like I said, very good iron player. Hits a lot of greens. If we watch the footwork from this angle and check out an iron swing, like we said, just better angles at the top. It's a shorter move. The club's in better position than the driver. Club face, wrist, forearms, perfect. Like I said, if you want to know just how strong and flexible these guys are, get up in the mirror and try to create that movement on your downswing. That is not easy. And pushing hard into the ground for force and power. Once again, at least their footwork's hanging in there with these middle irons, not sliding out of position like the driver. These shots here, fairway bunkers, if you are sliding around, your low point is suspect. You won't hit them solid. This was exactly pin high, about 15 feet, 12 feet to the right of the flag. You can see here, same thing. Feet have to be quiet in the bunker to work really well. Feet are sliding around in the sand. Got no chance. You can see nice and steady there with the feet. Club face in perfect control. Like I said, perfect distance control. 15-footer. Testament to the mental game. Here he is coming down the stretch. Huge crowd watching. It's a nice shot in there. And once again, down low, bowing that wrist down. Footwork just really, really good. No extra movement down there whatsoever. Just down and through it. Club face control and shaft plane control. Very, very good shot in there. Well, let's look here at a full swing. We can see here a fairway wood. You will see these feet jumping around. And there's been players, certainly been good players that have moved their feet around, no question. But it just becomes a little tougher to deal with all that speed. The more you jump, the more you move. Tougher to control the low point. This is a straight shot. But once again, if you get a little bit extra movement, tougher to keep rotating the body when the feet are sliding. don't have a base to rotate on, and that can give you some twist at the bottom there with the club face. Interesting to know here for his putting, unique putting grip. He's got the big putter grip itself, sort of the fatter grip, but really putting the hands totally opposing on the sides. Keeps equal pressure on both sides. Interesting. So unusual, but super effective for him. And if you struggle with your putting, those oversized grips can be great. And as long as you're keeping pressure on both sides of the grip, you can really keep that thing working back and forth on a good line. Keeps the wrists very calm. Keeps the movement out of the fingers and keeps more pressure kind of up in the palms here, which can be really good for club face control with the putter. Okay, well, that's going to wrap it up for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Just a quick reminder, if it's your first time to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. If you like the video, please hit the like button as well. And we'll see you in the next one.